What is up, crew? We gotta get this going. Yeah. What is up, crew? Get in the lounge. Trying something a little different today. Trying something just a teeny tiny bit different today. Got myself a little cold brew coffee right here. It's Taco Tuesday. You know, we're having a good time. I got my workout in, Anyways, brand new week. Okay, brand new week. If you're brand new to the channel, this is what we do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We go over motorcycle crashes just like what we do in the after action reviews during the week. So today we're going to be focusing on some of the few, hard to be a biker, crazy people versus bikers, episode 236 from Moto Madness, Moto Stars, Dirt Bike Lunatic, all those other people. But crew members, I mean, we get the beautiful crew lounge to hang out in, play some video games, eat some tacos, because guess what? It's Taco Tuesday. It's always Taco Tuesday at the Firehouse, but especially on Tuesdays. Anyways, crew members, we're going to have a lot of new people in here, okay? We're going to have a lot of new people in here. We got to make sure that we're helping each other out. Part of the Smart Rider system, and the principles that we have here at the Firehouse is that I do encourage and I do at some point require you guys to help out these new riders. It's going to make you a better rider. It's going to make me a better coach, better mentor, getting your questions. So if you are also a crew member, there was a bulletin that went out. If you comment on the videos during the week, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's a community post on YouTube that members only. And what we're going to be doing is showcasing some of your comments and really putting the spotlight back on you guys, because the community is what makes this channel and what we do here really good. So with that said, in the chat, you're going to notice that there's a lot of people in there that don't have mustaches, don't have the pink beard, don't have the brown beard. I mean, there's some silver beards in there, right? I think I see it. Kevin right there. Ooh, baby silver. Looking good, man. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So help them out. I got to get to class. I'm going to introduce everybody. Make sure you let them know to sign in. And another thing that we can do, especially as members, is that if you do !Discord, we have a helpful bot, a little robot here that's going to pop it up and let people know what the Discord is, hashtag member. Try them out. There's a few of them I'll share with you guys in the, I'll just do it. Anyways, I got to get to class. It's already 10:01. Everyone's coming in. Make sure we get 100 likes before we start. Anyways, let's get going. Psych, we're going to go to the garage. Also, remember, crew members, we do have this motorcycle to give away. Okay, we got to get rid of it. I'm sick and tired of having it in my garage. Right here, once again, there's a free way to enter. I'm going to actually check out the P.O. box today. I got like 20 letters in the P.O. box, and that's a free way to enter this brand new 2019 Honda CBR 300R with ABS. Join Patreon. That's the way to do it. There is going to be a link in the Chitty Chat chat to join Patreon. There's multiple tiers, but yes, there is a free way to do it. How you doing, Clement? Burritos! Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I gotta get back. I gotta get to class. All right, burritos. All right, there we go. See, ICT1 Wheels Bros. Watch this. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It's good to have you guys in here. Texas USMC. Hey, how you doing? This is the Firehouse, man. Having a good time. We're gonna learn about motorcycle crashes, but we got to get started. How you doing? Crew members, make sure you let them know. These are leftovers from last Thursday from the crew lounge. Matt made a good barbecue. It's still moist. It's still good, so it's almost like it's fresh today, but it was actually a lot better on Thursday. A-Man87, I love your name. Hey, man. I'm going to put this over here off the where my hand is going. How you guys doing? Morning, boys. I'm surprised I didn't do the Discord thing. Okay, so you said hashtag Discord. Let's see what Streamlabs is screwing up. Early morning, 10 a.m. I started getting some conversation, some comments from some of the European bros that we are doing a little bit later, and I can't make it. It's a little too late, so European bros, I'm making it for you right now. This is the class for you right now. Make sure you guys join up, get in there. Let's get this going. I'm checking out, making sure that we got the Streamlabs doing its thing. I really want. What's up, Ray? How you doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. If you'd like to become a member, click that join button. We're gonna get started. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just got to get everything in. Got to get everybody in. Got to get everybody into class. Okay. I'm surprised the Discord thing didn't work. All right. So there's the exclamation point guide for the guide, exclamation point uniform for the uniform, exclamation point giveaway. So if you want people to do the giveaway, they'll do it. So let's actually try it out. Let's try it out. So hashtag, or not hashtag, exclamation point giveaway. Let's see what happens there. How you guys doing? Zebu from Switzerland. I'm always looking out for you guys. Falcon Black from UK. Hey guys, where are you guys from? Where are you guys from? I'd love to know. I'd love to know while I'm waking up. You know, I got my workout in. I had a good day. You know, I had a great day yesterday. Played some golf with the kids and Matt and his kid. It was good. It was a great day. How's everybody's weekend though? I want to know if everybody's weekend is the first day back. Tomorrow we're doing a charity stream like we do every Wednesday. We raised quite a bit of money for the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. We'll probably go back into that at a future date, but this weekend is actually, it's going to be a different charity. Okay, so this weekend's going to be a different charity, and we're actually going to be raising money for EMS mental health. Once again, the goal is $250. Somebody already donated 10. You guys are insane. We raised $1.2 thousand for the education for the Thurgood Marshall College Fund, and then $620 for the National Alliance for Mental Illness the first week, and we're going to go back to mental health, but this one's going to be specifically for EMS. It's called Code Green. We're going to do that tomorrow. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up of what we're doing, and then we're going to go probably to a different, like a policing equality or something for next week, or the week after that. I got myself an early Father's Day gift, so I'm pretty excited about this. I love this. Love this. Toronto, Tennessee, Portugal, London, Delray Beach, India, West Coast USA, Oregon, Jack from Finger Lakes, New York, Sean Innes, Connecticut, from Israel, okay, France, Richmond, Virginia, Tucson. Hey, how you doing, B-Wiser? Kent, UK, Alabama, Netherlands. I think maybe the Discord bot's not working out pretty well right now. So if you guys want to know, we're doing the giveaway. If you guys want to know how to get on the giveaway, there's the link. It's going to pop up in the chat. Razier, Michigan, grandma passed away over the weekend, and then my bike broke. Oh, dude, I'm more concerned about your grandma and how you're feeling with that, man. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Robert, how you doing? How you doing, man? How are you doing? It's always good to have you here. Once we hit 100 likes, guys, once we hit 100 likes, that's when we typically start. You got to sign into class. You see the little sign-in sheet. You can barely see it because of all the food. But when we sign in fully with 100 people in class, we're going to go ahead and start. So even if you're popping in, hit that like button so we can get this going. So make sure you sign in. India, Bandon, Utah, France, Phoenix. How you doing, man? Valley of the Sun. That's exactly it. You know what I mean? Estonia. Wow, we got everybody. We got everybody around the world. I'm super excited about that. Week charging. Okay, whatever. Okay. India, Philly. We got a lot of from India. What time is it in India? I want to make sure I'm getting everybody that we can possibly get. We're getting people in the class, guys. Don't worry. Do not worry. You know, in fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let this play in the background while we got people coming into class. There's not going to be any volume, so we can kind of chitty chat. We're going to go over this. I think that's a good idea. I think we'll let the first video play while we get everybody in, and we'll restart it. What are you guys doing? I've been taking it slow, getting ready for the funeral. Appreciate everything you do. Thanks, man. I'm going to finish this. Sorry to hear about that. I lost my grandma. It feels like it's been 10 years, but it's probably only been like 2 to 3.
And it sucks. It came on too quick. You know, went to the hospital. She started going down after my grandpa died or passed away. She fell down at her house, went to the hospital. Thought it was more severe than it was. Turned out it was okay. You know, she started getting on the mend, but there's some vitals I didn't like, and I was kind of concerned about. Doctors were concerned about it too. And while in the hospital, suffered a stroke, and there was just nothing to do. It's like you, and I'm not comparing myself to you. I'm just telling you guys my story. Yeah, she like I traveled to Phoenix to get to the hospital. Traveled back to Phoenix again because I had work. Things started to look good, so I was like not concerned. Like you go from that panic to like, okay, everything's fine. Okay, now that logically everything's fine. Okay. And I left, and then I heard she had a stroke, and I went back, and it's like it went from everything's fine to yep, this is it. And it shouldn't have happened, you know. And I'm pretty sure I'm not pretty sure, but like maybe the same thing happened to you, and I'm sorry to you know that you had, you know, you just gained an angel. You know what I mean? You gained an angel. That's how you should think. That's how I think, man. 3 a.m. can't fire up the stream. We're almost at 100 likes. So guys, if you're joining in just now, we need to hit 100 likes. We're gonna start watching this pretty soon. Sorry, we're starting off on a downer. That's not the thing. It's just that, you know, the crew, the community, I care about you guys. You know. Drinking my wife's cold brew. Stuff's good, boy. I just took a shower. Maybe that's why I'm all tired. The volume's not working. Volume's not working right now. I'm letting it play in the background. Once we hit 100 likes, I'm gonna restart the video. And we're gonna go over it. We're just getting everybody in class today. If you guys don't know, we are giving away a motorcycle. So we're giving away a brand new 300cc Honda CBR with ABS. So if you'd like to join that, please do so. Click the link in the chat. If you do join during the stream, it's going to pop up on the screen saying that you entered the giveaway. If you super chat, it's going to say you are a badass up on the screen. And if you join as a member, you click that join button next to subscribe, you're just a badass overall, and it's going to show up on the stream. So guys, super excited to get started. Oh, we hit 100 likes. All right, let's get into it. All right, Matt, can you reset the video? Yeah, okay. Ooh, this guy looks like he got hurt. One second. Ooh, he like scraped. Ooh, not good. That looks like a rear end. What do you guys think? I haven't seen this video. I don't watch crash videos on my days off. Kalen, sorry to bug you. Don't worry about it, man. That's the point of the crew. But is Joe Rocket gear decent? Yeah, it is. For what it is, it's gonna work for you. It's going to work for you, and you're going to find out you really like it. And then once you have it, you're going to be like, well, there's other gear too, and they have this, I like this. But I'm going to tell you right now, Joe Rocket gear will get you started, and you might just stay with it. It's good gear. What do I recommend? Irish pancakes. Start off small, take a class. Honestly, take a class first. That way, if you don't like it, you only lost what the class cost, and you'll get the ride, instead of like buying a whole new bike, going through the whole process, and you're like, I don't like riding, and then now you spent more time getting everything. So I definitely recommend taking a class first, and if you decide from there that you like it, keep going. If you decide you don't, you only lost out on that money. All right, guys, we're going to get started. Crew members, I can't keep an eye on the chat, and I can't keep an eye on all the classmates. I'm up in front of the class, but if somebody has their hands up, elbow them, be like, hey, man, this is what it is. Cool. You good? If not, go ahead and keep asking. Something like that. So, crew members, I really lean on you guys during these streams, but let's get this going.
Situation, so check this out and ride safe.
Yeah, submit your videos to MotoStars if you have a video.
Haste in this case might have ended in a serious accident.
Whoa! Damn, dude! There's just asshole drivers. This is my swear jar. If I ever swear, it goes in there. If you guys ever super chat or anything like that, it goes in there too. Got a new person in the chitty chat, or not chitty chat. I love the chitty chat. I'm waking up. Woo! Gotta wake up. New person in the giveaway. Jeez. I need some more coffee. Hey, I need more coffee. Rookie, can a rookie give me some coffee? ICT One Wheels, that's awesome, man. I'm happy for you guys. I really am. All right, so this right here, not much you could do.
In this case,
Not much you could do. He's witnessing it in his mirror. So this is the point where I want you guys to really focus on is have that 360-degree situational awareness. He's doing a job right here. He's doing good. 360-degree situational awareness, and you're going to see this ahead of time. Be very careful with this. You want to make sure that you get out of the way, but this is one of those problems that we have as motorcyclists or any driver. You know, it's like, what's happening? I see this guy in my mirror. Where do I go? I got to make a decision. And when we come up on people at high rate of speed around corners, you know, about the lane filter, we're putting drivers in the same situation of what do I do? So really, at the end of the day, if a motorcyclist does the same thing as this car driver, we're the problem. If the car driver does this to a motorcyclist, the car driver's the problem. The driver, the person, the individual in there. So there's not much we could really do in this situation outside of maybe giving them that gap, giving them that space cushion. So if they switch and they're in the other lane about to pass us and it almost looks like it is, go ahead and roll off the throttle, apply some brake pressure, just increase a huge space cushion and a space gap in front of you in this vehicle right here. Like I said, there's not much you can really do. This is just an asshole driver. So what you could do is just give them that spot so that when they get in, they're not having to rush and cut you off. So really do that once they're in the other lane. There's not much you could do. Just don't do this as a motorcyclist either.
might have ended in a serious accident.
So like when you see something like this and this dude is hauling butt, ass driver, man. It's an ass driver. I don't even know if I could put enough money into this one. I'm just gonna let this is my mulligan. An asshole driver right here. Okay, he sees the driver in his mirrors doing this. He does see that. If somebody is hauling ass next to you and the car in front of them is stopped, what they're gonna do is either slam the brakes, get into a crash, or they're gonna go into the gap that's open, and the gap that's open is in front of you. Okay, that's a huge problem. So when you see something like this, apply some brakes. Don't just watch, because if they impact that vehicle, guess what? You're going to get hit from the side from this vehicle right here. Like they're going to hit, and it's going to like hit into your lane, and it's going to knock you off balance. So if you see something like this, just apply the brakes. Like don't shoot for the escape path. Don't shoot for anything. Decelerate is your escape right here. Decelerate. Now this is something that's you don't train for this. You really don't train for unexpected things. You train for patterns, you train for intersections, you train for all those things. But what's the one thing you train for when you go out and do emergency braking? Okay, we train for a possible path of travel violation. We train for, you know, just having to apply the brakes before we go to the cones. You know, like once we pass the cones in our training, we apply the brakes. So in a panic, in a natural panic, in a natural thing that's going to happen here, if you trained your brake pressure a lot, when you do panic and reach for it, your body's natural instincts are going to squeeze hard. If you don't train for it and this thing comes at you like this, good chance you're either going to do nothing like this rider does. He doesn't actually, no, I think look, he's reaching on the bottom right. Look on the bottom right. He's reaching for the brakes. So he did good. He did apply the brakes, and that saved him. Okay, so I didn't see the hand at first. This is what I love about doing live streams. So he did do it, and he squeezed. ABS will kick in if you squeeze too hard, or progressive brake pressure never activating ABS. And that's the thing, guys. Guys, with motorcycles, I don't know if you understand. Maybe please somebody write in the chat if like this is what you thought. Remember, there's nobody's gonna make fun of anybody. Nobody's gonna do anything. I legit never thought of this, but some people I know, they ask these questions. Guys, if you have ABS on your bike, every time you pull the brakes, it doesn't activate ABS. That's not what it is. You're not supposed to be activating ABS. ABS is like the safety net for a trapeze artist. That's the best way I can describe it right now. It's a safety net. You can be a trapeze artist with no safety net, which is a bike with no ABS. Or you can have ABS. So if you screw up your skill, you screw up your technique, you screw up trapezing up on the stuff in the circus, and you mess up and you fall, it's good to have ABS. It's good to have that trap or the safety net. So you can actually ride every single day with a bike with ABS and never activate it. So that's what you should be trying to do inside of your braking practice. You try not to activate ABS. You try to stop as quickly as possible without ever activating it. If you do activate it in a panic, thank the Lord that we have ABS. You know what I mean? All right, moving on.
Haste in this case might have ended in a serious accident.
Right here, don't get next to the vehicle. This guy's impatient. He's an ass. Just let them be dumb for the rest of the day themselves. Don't bother. He says he should have braked. He says that the motorcyclist should have braked. Don't even bother with these dum-dums. If they're obviously going to do that crap, then don't worry about it.
Clipped mirror while filtering didn't meet with a pleasant reaction from the driver.
If you can't make it, don't lane filter. Yeah, you just caused damage, dude.
Зеркало, оно целое.
Yeah, ABS.
Именно.
ABS is awesome.
Biker
I love it.
tried to explain that without any signaling he is not able to predict the driver's behavior.
Real quick. I don't care about all the road rage and all that stuff. This spot right here. I want you guys to tell me in the chat what's wrong with being right here. Okay, if you're brand new to this channel and you haven't heard me talk about this, you're about to see it from the chat. Right away though, I do not like this spot, and I want the crew members or anybody that knows why to write it in the chat. Lion, how you doing? How you doing? This spot, no. Never be here. Where should we go? So why don't I like it, and where should we be? And I'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit later. But once again, guys, if you'd like to become a crew member, click that join button. The Discord is free. Being a crew member is $2 a month. It helps out the channel quite a bit. It really does. Blind spot. No view. Blind spot. You cannot swerve anywhere. You cannot put yourself in a good pancake position, dead center, trapped, no escape. Serious issue. If you ever get rear-ended, can be rear-ended, van could put it in reverse and run you over another one. So we got blind spot. We can't see. We can't escape. The rear ending. What about the van backing up into us? No escape. Move to 3. Very good. So there's the solution, Victor. Move to 3. Lane position 3 or lane position 1, whichever one. Just get away from it. Boxed in. SA-Way Racing. Woo, baby. That right there is exactly why I never park like this behind a vehicle. You can't escape, you can't see, you can't do nothing. If the car in front of you backs up, you got hit. The car behind you doesn't stop and smashes into you. You're pancaked between two vehicles. You're dead. Guys, you guys are got it. You got it. You got it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So this argument, the whole argument with this guy, I don't care. I don't care. My concern, my hazard is this. That's my concern. That is my hazard. This guy right here, don't care about you, dude. Are you hurt? I'll take care of you if you're hurt. But I don't care about your day. I don't care why you cut me off. I don't care about why we're arguing. I'm concerned about the guy wanting to kill me or something. Clint Clark, there you go. Welcome to the crew, baby. We got biker waves. There it is. We got biker waves, but we also have the new DDFM Crew logo as an emoji for you guys. Click it, click it, click it. Are you sure you shouldn't activate ABS? When I took driver license for car, I learned to slam the brakes all the way to ABS. Activate your braking would be too long distance. Don't know if that's a joke. Really don't know if that's a joke. You don't want to slam anything. Not especially on a bike. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Wolf
Wolfgang, crew member, baby. Woo! Good to have you, man. Good to have you. Good to have you. Tacky. Woo, baby. Whatever, dude. He's having a bad day. He's having a bad day. I'll just leave it at that. I think for anybody like that, I'll just say they're having a bad day. Tacky. Ooh, baby. Left lane can be used to come back over, but not by here. Also note the don't use his word in vain. Not like that. Okay. Oh, there it is. The line. Going over the line. He's gonna go over the line and cut him off. Be careful. 360 degrees situational awareness. I don't care. I don't care. I don't actually, you know, I don't even know. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. A48 M4 plus A48. What is A48? What is M4 and all that stuff? For those of you that can help us out. We have crew members all over the world. We just found that out. We got a lot from the UK, India. I saw some from Portugal. Ooh, baby, Edwin. Edwin, we got us a new member or a new rookie, guys. We got ourselves a new rookie. Get in there and clean some bathrooms. Yeah. I think they're all clean today. We got some good rookies, so tomorrow you can start cleaning. Not a joke, maybe not slam, but apply it fully. So, different instructors. You definitely don't want to do that. There's a way to stop quicker before ever having to activate ABS. There's a way to stop quicker, and that's progressive brake pressure. The goal is to not activate it. The goal is not to activate it. Highway names. Oh, it's their highway names. There it is, baby. Add a little bit to the... Look, he's going to add to the swear jar. Yoink. Good to have you. Those are highways. Okay, I thought it was like licensing. All right, cool. Moving on. You handled it, though.
He was in the wrong lane.
Who cares?
You was in the wrong lane there.
Autobahn.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, this lane.
No. If you go back round, have a look again. Have a look again. I got you on camera anyway.
Does that guy care? Does that guy care that you got him on camera? Take a look. Take a quick look. We're going to watch it through. He doesn't care. And here's the thing. If you can see it ahead of time, just move off. Get out of the way. You know, maybe you made this guy's day. Maybe he's sorry. He's like, oh, crap, I'm in the wrong lane. I'm having a terrible day. Oh, I hate everything. I didn't get my cold brew coffee from my wonderful wife. Just saying. So, I mean, if you start doing this, maybe he's going to have a worse day and he's going to actually try to get you. You know what I mean? So right here, once you see this, just kind of start moving away. This right here is not somebody staying in their lane. You see how the nose is pointed? You see how the nose is pointed towards the lane that you're in? Expect that in junctions. Expect that in intersections. Expect DRZ Fatty to be part of the crew. I mean, expect all these different things. I mean, I'm pretty sure Shelby Lowry is... There it is, yeah. So Shelby Lowry is part of the crew too. I mean... You just gotta expect it. Moving on. Don't be a police officer and try to educate on the road. It doesn't work. You can't educate on the road.
He's in the wrong lane.
6 new members today, guys. Ooh wee.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, this
Ooh wee.
No. If you go back round, have a look again. Have a look again. I got you on camera anyway.
Welcome, new members. Good to have you guys. It's always good to have you guys. It's always good to have more members. It's always good to have the ones that want to stay too. I love the... Uh-oh.
This is one of those cases where a biker has no chance to evade.
Yeah, can we get one of the rookies to help brew coffee for everybody? Alright. Alright, so there's nothing you could really do on this, guys. That's the toughie. That's the tough one. More than likely, I mean, you could literally stereotype people. It looks like a young driver. I mean, younger to me. You know what I mean? You're in the gym. Oh, where you at? You're in the gym? Where you at?
Where? What? You said you're...
My name starts with triangles. Interesting. Welcome to the crew. Anyways, you could stereotype these people. Young driver, maybe inexperienced. There we are, baby. Maybe inexperienced, maybe on the phone, heavily distracted. We talked about new drivers. So I did a quick video on why drivers don't see us and how we can hopefully help that. There's new drivers are consistently scanning. They are scanning all over the place. They're looking for hazards. They just don't know what to look for. They're nervous. They're scanning. A lot of them go straight to their phone to go what's comfortable. They're not comfortable scanning. Experienced drivers don't scan as much. They pick out what they already know. So they don't scan for motorcyclists. They don't scan for new things. They just pick out cars, roads, and they think they're good drivers. They're complacent. Riders and drivers, they scan for everything. You know, if you're a motorcycle rider, you're scanning for everything at all times because it could kill you. But then when you drive, you also scan for everything, and you also know what to look for. So if you are a car driver and motorcycle rider, you're a better driver than car drivers alone with a lot of experience and new drivers alone with no experience. You're way better. So more than likely, this guy was scanning, just never saw the motorcyclist, probably really nervous about driving. I don't know. It's an assumption. But here's the thing. Where am I coming from? Crew, what position am I coming from? Am I over here talking about this guy's an ass and he shouldn't be driving? Am I talking about how this guy is a detriment to society? Like, is he going to destroy everybody? Am I talking like that? No, come from a position of empathy. Come from a position of understanding. Come from a position that more than likely, benefit of the doubt, that this guy might have made a mistake. So when he says, I am truly sorry, he probably damn means it. So if we're going to get pissed and cause road rage over this, are we the right? Are we in the right? I'm being serious right now, guys. Are we in the right to go after? Are we in the right to go after somebody like this? Is it right? Do we have... Did the door open up to us to just be an asshole to this guy because we got hit? Is that who you are as a person? Are you a person like that if somebody wrongs you, you immediately attack back? Or are you somebody that somebody wronged you, you try to find out if it was a mistake. If it was a mistake, let's fix it. Let's find a solution. If it wasn't a mistake, if it was intentional, then yeah, you're going to go to jail. You're going to go, there's going to be negative consequences. But if it was a legit mistake and everything's fine, or if not a lot of things are fine, well, let's find a solution to this. You destroyed my bike. We're going to pay for that. Yeah, you're going to pay for that. It was your mistake. You're going to take responsibility. No, you can't get out of the responsibility. You screwed up. Responsibility. We need to do the same thing for us. If we screw up, our responsibility. Is it a mistake? Yes, it is. Did you purposely try to low side? Did you purposely panic brake? No, it was a mistake. Take responsibility for it. Do better. That is what we're here for, guys. So if we're going to do that for ourselves, we have to be able to do it for other riders. Let's watch it over again. There was nothing this rider could have done. Nothing this rider could have done to prevent the crash. How do we mitigate as much injury as possible? Wear gear. He's not wearing gear.
To evade.
He's not wearing gear. Wear gear to minimize as much injury as possible. That's all we have control over. Hey, Ron. Woo! Welcome to the crew, baby. Welcome to the crew. Dude, that Busa would have tore up the car. Just saying. All right, moving on to the next. All right, what stage should we be in? Do you see the brake lights?
Driver
Intersection.
behavior is often incomprehensible when they are in a hurry.
What car to the right? Yeah, there it is. I saw it in the mirrors. Just not an issue. Connor! Hey, man, I remember that name. Welcome back. Andrew Santoyo? Yes. Great question. Not much to do in this situation, but great question, Andrew. I know it's not the same, but do you think it would be helpful to practice swerving, progressive braking on the bicycle? Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Everybody, great question. Great question, great statement, whatever it is you want to talk about it. If you don't have a motorcycle right now, but you have a bicycle, you can practice your progressive braking with your bicycle, and you can practice your swerving. Just remember, you do want to get up to like 15 miles an hour, so you're going to have to pedal quite a bit, and that's the problem with bikes. You have to pedal and use muscles. That's why I love motorcycles. But you can practice your progressive brake pressure. You can practice your direct steering. You can practice your counter steering. You can practice your swerving. You can practice your slow speed maneuver U-turns. You can practice your tight turn from the stops. You can practice your figure eights. You can practice everything. Serious. You definitely can. Go out there and go to the DDFMcrew.com website. You're going to see all the training exercises that I have. You can do that on a bicycle. And it's going to help you out and translate really well to a motorcycle. There's a few things, obviously, but you can translate well. Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem, man.
Driver behavior is often
It's all good.
incomprehensible when they are in a hurry.
It's all good, man. I see. It's always good to have you. So in that last situation, I don't care. I let them in. That means I'm not getting rear-ended. This is the bad way to react to people tailgating. Just like, non-issue, man. Let them pass. Just let them turn right. Matt, exactly. I raced bicycles growing up and made me a much better motorcyclist. So Yammy Noob, I don't know if he's still here, but he's riding his desert sled off road, and I bet you, that's paying a massive dividends in his riding. And then going to the track, obviously. I mean, you guys seen him on the track? Like I think I saw a picture. He's almost elbow dragging. It's insane. Great body positioning, man. Way better rider than me. Seriously, Yammy Noob's way better rider than me. I don't even care. Orange stage, guys, get ready for any path of travel violation in intersections or in roundabouts. And look, it's the perfect month too. It's the perfect month. Look at the rainbow. Perfect month. Shelby. I'm sorry, guys. I get distracted by the chat, and that's the point of the live streams. I make single videos so that I don't chat, but I set up a training course in my cul-de-sac and ended up having 2 neighbors decide to start riding, and they used it too. You're amazing. That right there. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Comment of the day. That's the new comment of the day. That's the new comment of the day. Everyone give Shelby. That right there, you mentored and taught. You mentored and taught. That's a smart rider. You have the principles of a smart rider. I love it. Love it. You fix. David, exactly. At Gat on the bicycle, at Gat on a motorcycle. Watch out, pedestrians, path of travel violations. Keep. Okay. 3-year-old kids, I doubt that. But see how your right hand is off your primary control? You got multiple primary controls. You got your throttle, brake, front brake, rear brake, shifter, and clutch lever. But you just removed extreme power, extreme braking power, and acceleration power by doing this in a highly dangerous situation. In a highly dangerous situation. Matt Miller, it depends. I'm selling mine for $5. I got a 2019 Honda Rebel with about the same amount of miles. I'm selling it for $5. Sebastian, get off your ass and go for a ride. You're supposed to yield. Dennis, I wouldn't worry too much about trail braking right now. Do slow look, press, and roll into cornering right now. Here we go. All right, bad view, but kind of high. There it is. There it is, baby. Good swerve. Good. Oh, he slammed the brakes. So you see that? You see that? So right here. Soon as the pattern showed up. No, I say cover the front brake like the gecko. So in red stage, if you're gonna brake, apply the brake pressure, okay? Because it's an emergency situation. We're not slowing to a stop. We're trying to stop. So pull in that clutch, pull in that brake, or not pull. Sorry, squeeze that brake. No, she's getting into gardening, and I want that money for her to go into gardening. She's not getting out of the game. I might get an Indian Challenger at some point, and she's gonna ride with me. So there'll be more of those little dual vlogs. But right there, that pattern, you see that pattern on the top? So if we're going really fast, it's going to be hard for us to brake in this distance. So he did a good job in the swerve. Now, as soon as he got into this left lane right here above my head, he does slam those brakes, and you see a little bit of fishtailing. So when that happens, you need to release those brakes slowly and then reapply, especially if you're trying to stop. But when you're swerving, just swerve and get back in your lane. Call it a day. Get out of the other lane. Now, it's too hot. It's too hot. We got a lot of cool things planned, and I'm super excited for anything and everything that she decides to do. And right now, motorcycling isn't one of them. And you know what? If somebody else can get a good deal on a bike because of me, I'm happy about that. So I'm selling it for $5. I'm serious. I'm selling it for $5. I just got to get the rear tire replaced. It's got a nail in it. So good swerve to get out of the way. There it is. There's that fishtail. You see that? Watch the fishtailing. Too much rear brake right here. That right there. Yeah, get back in your lane. Crazy days, exactly. Ooh! What was that all about? Okay, switch lanes. Didn't like it, wants to get back in this lane. Not a big deal. Parking lots are dangerous too, guys. Parking lots are dangerous. Oh, I left the lights on.
Film at the back there.
What are you doing, dude?
Yeah, people don't know how to drive. Seriously, they don't.
Not a big deal.
Here's another situation.
Yeah, Jesse, it's on fire.
Visibility, driver cuts off
Pattern. Woo. Sus, how you doing? Reevy, you got home from a nice ride, baby. Woo-wee. So right here, guys. So intersections coming up. We're in yellow stage right now. We're relaxed. We're zoned in. We're looking for hazards, right? We're not panicked right now. Okay? But I see that there's an intersection coming up. And then I see a car moving into that intersection. To me, that tells me I need to go in orange stage. I need to get ready for braking. I got to get ready for swerving. I got to get ready for something. I just kind of got to get ready. I'm not in a red stage yet, but I'm just, paying attention to it. So I'm not panicked. I'm not paranoid. I'm just looking for it.
Despite good visibility, driver.
Right there. As soon as I see those lights and they're moving in that direction, they could easily go in front of me. So right here, I'm in orange stage. So I'm not rolling off the throttle, but I'm maintaining throttle pressure. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe I'll go down like an extra 2 miles an hour. I'll go a little bit lower. But here's the thing. I'm going to start reaching for those front brakes. I'm going to start reaching for the front brake. I'm going to kind of get ready for the swerve. I'm going to get ready for it. I'm going to find my escape path about right now. I should already know what it is. I'm constantly finding escape paths. What am I going to do? So if he pulls out in front of me and it's towards the last second, I got to accelerate, right? I got to get myself out of that escape path. Swerve and accelerate a little bit. Maybe I could just accelerate. I don't have to swerve. Shout out to Dylan. How you doing? Woo-wee. How you doing? Dylan, you still playing video games back there? So I'm going to swerve or I'm going to brake. But all these things, like right now, if he pulls out in front of me, I can go ahead and brake a little bit, let them go, and then move on. There's all these different ways of navigating the situation. But the biggest thing here is that you can't do any of those things I just talked about if you're not paying attention. You have to be paying attention. Thank you for the $2 or the appreciate it. You have to be paying attention. You have to know what patterns to look for. You have to know about that stuff. I talked about new drivers scanning for everything but not finding hazards. This is one of those things. You're scanning, but if you can't find the hazard, it doesn't matter if you're scanning. It doesn't matter. You need to know what hazards to look for. And right here, this intersection, the pattern of the vehicle is what you should find. And once you find that, boom, you're locked in. Now you're finding escape paths. So let's watch it.
Here is another
What would you guys
situation
do?
which, despite good visibility, driver cuts off the biker.
Sergio, how you doing?
There's a reoccurring dream. A zombie.
Side of the vehicle, pattern. Okay.
Terrifying.
Watch out for that
It was
semi-truck.
right about the time when zombies
Semi-truck.
were becoming such a big thing, you know.
Careful,
The
can't
Walking
see,
Dead
can't
just
see.
came
Path of
out,
travel
even
violation
before
right
The
there.
Walking Dead, I watched,
Okay.
Night
Orange stay still. Watch out for the
of
truck
Living
doing a
Dead,
close.
Dawn
There it
of
is.
the
There it
Dead.
is. What? I didn't pause it.
That was in all the zombie
Oh.
movies and stuff. Oh my lord.
Yep.
That was kind of terrifying.
Blind spot. Not paying
I just
attention.
about got smashed by a big truck.
This biker decided to
So that right there. Side of the vehicle. Never stay next to the side of the vehicle, guys. That's a blind spot for a trucker.
For The Walking Dead.
Okay? Don't be there. So what he did was fine. He saw the gap starting to do this. He started seeing his lane do this. Applying those brakes. He didn't honk. He didn't rev bomb. He just started applying the brakes to allow that truck to go in front. That's what you guys got to do. But here's how do we prevent that? Just don't be next to a truck. These trucks, there's blind spots upon blind spots upon blind spots on these things.
I watched Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
So this is when it starts to close his lane.
That was in all the zombie movies and stuff. Oh my lord.
You see him swerve out of the way, the truck?
That was
He
kinda
saw him last
terrifying.
second.
I just about got smashed by a big truck.
And this is why I don't motovlog in traffic. Right there. This is why I don't motovlog in traffic. There's only so much you can know and look for and think about while you're riding. So when I do make videos in traffic, it's about what to look for while you're riding. So I'm actually killing two birds with one stone. I'm becoming a better rider because I'm saying what I'm looking for and then I'm helping you guys. But I'm also not talking about random things. So whenever I do like a video of like, 5 tips, 12 tips, whatever, summer riding, it's in an area where there's like no traffic. That way I can focus a little bit more on what I'm doing.
This biker decided to confront the driver.
All right, so before I turned the camera on, the driver almost hit me on the interstate doing 75 miles per hour, coming approximately 3 feet from my bike. Also, the driver was swerving in and out of traffic, almost hitting 4 other motorists. The following video is me losing my shit to a dumbass driver. Guys, don't do this. The following video is me losing my shit. Don't. Why? Why are you losing your shit? I get it. Maybe they're being dumb. I get it. But now you're the one, having a bad day.
And explain his inappropriate behavior.
S-like, I didn't know.
You and I gonna have a chat.
No. Okay. We're not doing the chatty chat. No, we're not doing the chatty chat. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Gaming Noob uploaded a video. Do Americans care about Benelli motorcycles? Ooh, I'm gonna watch that after this.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Here we go.
Oh, tight turn. How you doing?
Practice your slow speed turns, guys. We practice our tight turns from a stop, right? We practice our turns from a stop. This is that real world exercise, okay? So if you can turn from a stop in a parking lot, this will be easy because of all the throttle control, the friction zone, the counterweighting, the direct steering. If you could do it in a parking lot, like super narrow parking space, you could do it here. And this is why you have to practice it. Okay, do your body positioning, do your counterweighting, do your direct steering, do your friction zone, do your throttle control, all right here. All right here.
Oh,
So you don't go wide.
tight, tight turn. How you doing?
So you don't go wide.
Whoa! What are you doing?
You know how I can kind of tell like what a new rider is how quickly somebody's like adds an input. Okay, quick on the handlebars, quick on the brakes, quick on the throttle, you know, quick on the clutch. Like, this is a new rider. This is a new rider doing that stuff. So when you watch this, you see him do that with the handlebars. You see him throw the bike down. Okay, you see that. That's what I see a typical new rider, or a rider that just has been doing this since the beginning and never figured it out. Okay, you can get away with a lot of this stuff, but you can easily low side on a very sharp turn. Another thing is, you see the pattern right there? You see the vehicle? You see the vehicle? You should be in orange stage. You should be prepped and ready. You should have saw it ahead of time. It should not be a surprise.
Whoa! What are you doing?
Watch her. It's like moving. See the nighttime? This is why it's hard for me. Whoa! The motorcyclist kind of. Oh yeah. You saw that, right? Am I the only one that saw this? Why is the motorcyclist in the other lane? Like, I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to figure that out. Why did the motorcyclist do that? I don't know if he did it to the car driver on purpose. The biker overtook a car and the driver got mad, which led to this. So why did... Is that... I'm trying to find... Is that the shiny stuff on the right side? You know, like right here? Is that a car? Yeah, but why did the... I mean, look at that. Why did the motorcyclist do that? Do you think the motorcyclist purposely did that to push the car driver into a back? I don't think he did, because I don't think any motorcyclist wants to get hit. But yeah. The car driver should not have been passing. I'm going to tell you that right now. The car driver should not have been passing me. Look at those. This is England, so the bike is returning to his lane. Okay. Oh. We're not in the United States. Left lane. Duh. He went into the right lane to pass. The guy in the left lane didn't like it. Oh, okay.
Oh, what are you doing?
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, no? No, that's a... No. Because look at... Yeah, it's a left turn lane on the right side. I don't... Never mind, it's not England. So what is going on here? Yeah, it's not England. So that dude passed. So why is the motorcycle rider in the wrong spot? Why is the motorcycle rider in the wrong spot right here? You know, what are we doing here? I think this was a case of road rage between the both of them. I think this is the case of road rage between the both of them. But man, that car almost lost it. Woo! But why? Okay, we're gonna watch it one more time. Why was that car driver, or why was the motorcycle rider pushing the guy out? Like, did he try that on purpose? Like, so he passed. He's in his lane. Why are we doing this? Why are we over here now? I don't know. I don't know. It's just fun to watch, right? All right, moving on. Oh, same one. Played through. Guys, if you'd like to join the crew, it's $2 a month. Yeah. Here we go. What are these cars up to? I don't know. Probably parking. Trying to park. They're trying to park. All right. Tacky, I think so too. You gotta be safe about it. Ooh, they are liking each other. Ooh, no. Wait. Get back. Watch. All right, cool. See, car drivers are jerks too. Sides of vehicles, pedestrian. Don't care. Ay. Poor kid.
Yo.
He's on his butt.
What the f are you doing? What are you?
Oh!
What are you doing?
So right there, I said a bad word. 1 second. There we go. This is why you need to look forward.
What the f are you doing?
All right, so when you see this, my reaction is, I'm not going to look back and say, what are you doing? My reaction is, I want this guy to get back into my lane as safe as possible. If he's going to pass, he's going to pass. Right? If he's going to pass, he's going to pass. I don't have control over that. I'm not going to speed up to make it so he has to get back behind me. I'm not going to do that. If I see this, I'm applying brakes to slow down to let this guy back in as quick as possible. I don't care if he chose to do it in a bad spot. I don't care if he chose to do it in a respectful way. I don't care if he chose to do it in a disrespectful way. I don't care. I want him to get back into that lane. And this is why.
What are you?
That's why. Because if they impacted and I'm this close to them, that's going to affect me. Like, as selfish as that is, guys, be selfish with this. If that person had a head on, where do you think that blue car, I guess it's blue, whatever, gray car is going to go? It's going to hit and get launched into my lane, which is going to hit me. So be selfish in that area. That's why I choose. I don't want them hurt. I don't want me hurt even more. Let them in so that it's not as dangerous as a maneuver as they made it. Make it safer for them, even if they're being dumb. Because if they hit that person in the white car could die. The person in this car could die. And then this car could get ejected or moved into my lane, and I can get hit, and then I could die. That's why I let them in. Be selfish in that area. Car driving, motorcycle riding, whatever. Yeah. At the end of the day, I don't care if it's overtaking or not.
The one-way street, dude. One way.
I don't care. Same thing.
It's a one way.
Same thing here. This guy made a mistake. What are you gonna have him do? Back up into traffic? What are you gonna do? Just let them go. They made a mistake. Go ahead and pull off to the other side and be like, hey man, it's a one way. All right, good luck. And then move on with your day. But this right here, just let this shit go. Let it go. I'm not even gonna put money in the swear jar today. Not anymore. It's already got, look at this. It's already got like a ton of money in there. I keep swearing. None of this. It's just dumb. Don't like it. I'm getting upset now. DN, how you doing, man?
Kill somebody, dude. One way.
Yeah, well, they can't hear us. Yeah, Ian, exactly. Look, end of story. Done. You're done. What did you do?
Idiot.
What did you do? Uh-oh. LA traffic. Oh, a big group ride, big group ride. Careful, careful. Oh, rear brake, rear brake, rear brake. Rear brake mashing. This is why we need to practice our braking. Oh. Almost got ran over. That's why we need to practice our braking. So when I talked about ABS, this right here, it's so weird that giant Harleys, and I'm gonna say it right now, especially the older ones. I think the newer ones have ABS. Correct me if I'm wrong in here. Giant cruisers, giant Harley specifically, because I know Indian has ABS on pretty much all their bikes, or at least it's an option. And then all the other cruisers out there have ABS, pretty much standard. This right here is what it looks like without ABS. If you lock up that rear tire, you're just gonna slide. If you lock it up, you're gonna slide. ABS is that safety net. This right here, riding one of these bikes without ABS means you don't have a safety net. So if you screw up, this is what it looks like. So have ABS. Okay, first and foremost, have it. Secondly, practice, 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 practice. So if you don't have ABS, you definitely need to practice. If you do have ABS, you definitely need to practice. I don't care. Either way, practice. Practice not locking up your tires. Practice not skidding. Practice getting to that threshold of getting close, but stopping, stopping, stopping. Guys, we're giving away a bike with ABS. Click that link in the chat. You also get my ebook for free when you join up on Patreon. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, hey, we're gonna get back to this one real quick. I gotta take Wolfgang to the lounge.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wolfgang, get in here. Get in here. Yeah, get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get yourself a taco. Wolfgang just became a legend. You guys don't know what that is. You don't know what that is. That is the top tier crew member. Right below Chiefs. You know, right below Chiefs and definitely below me. But anyways, whoo, got a legend. Wolfgang is a legend. If you don't know what that is, click that join button. You'll actually see all the different tiers, and he got the biggest, baddest, best one. I wish I could give you a beard right off the bat. Got promoted. Ooh, baby. Got myself my... Whoa. See-through. Got myself my water. Wow. Wow. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. That is insanely huge. Insanely huge. Grab yourself some tacos. Rookies, I want him. Did you clean up his bunk room? He's got a brand... Yeah, we just built it instantly. Clean up his bunk room. Get him, help him move in. Help him move in. He gets to stay for a while. Yeah. Ooh, baby.
Wolfgang, dude, you're insane. Absolutely insane. It won't pop up on the screen because you got promoted. But you are a freaking legend, dude. Ooh, baby. Everyone else, you grab some leftovers from last Thursday's stream. We got some ribs, Texas toast, some beans, cornbread. There's some good bacon in there. Nivik, welcome to the crew. I gotta take a tinkle. I'll be right back. William. Woo, baby. Saved your life a couple times without knowing. Wolfgang, dude, you just blessed me, man. You just blessed me and the crew. We got to upgrade this place now because we got some legends here. We got 2 legends. That's the cool thing, guys. Ooh, baby. William, good to have you here, baby. About to have you here, or good to have you here. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Sign in. Sign in. You get credit for today's class if you sign in with that like button. Yeah, Gemin, definitely. It's like we need more like ABS, just completely standard. We are giving away that bike, guys. Remember that. Oh, snap. I have a tendency to hold my clutch in. Yeah, it's a bad habit. That's just because you're training yourself into a habit to hold the clutch in going downhill. Just remove that habit because you don't want to accidentally reach for it when something like that happens. All right, so right here, what is the pattern? Now, we got the cops behind them, probably giving them a ticket for illegal lane change or unsafe lane change or whatever it is in this area or whatever it is. Yeah, only 3 dislikes. It's crazy. Right here, why do you think a car like this wants to move into our lane? Well, I'm gonna answer that. You know, I'm gonna raise my own hand. Sir DanDan's, the Fireman's. It's because the lane that we are in is open and the lane that they're in is closing and it's a long line, so they're going to make a lane change like that. That's why they're doing that. Whoop, whoop, Wolfgang, Brandon Brooks, yeah, baby. So with the super chat, thank you for adding a little... Oh, whoa. Messed up my cup. It's all good, though. That's why. That's why right there. The lane's moving. Our lane is moving. That's why they did it. So if you ever see something like that, I don't even know what happened here, but if you ever see that you have an open lane and there's cars stacked up in the other lane, whether it's on the left side, right side, whatever, be cautious. This is that pattern. This is that pattern that I want you guys to pay attention to. I am deadly serious because this is a deadly issue. This is where you need to focus on the pattern. So look at this image. There's a reason why I paused it right here is because I want you guys to see this. Burn it into your brain. A stack of cars in the next lane. Good opportunity for somebody to merge in front of you without seeing you. It's as simple as that. Now, what do we do about that? What do we do about that? Since we know that this is a bad spot, we're already covering the brakes. We're already looking for escape paths. We're already looking for a swerving portion of wherever we can go. We already know that right here before somebody actually comes into our lane. We know it. That's called being prepared. You're setting yourself up for success. We're playing chess, not checkers. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Playing chess, not checkers. Miter, thank you for the kind words in the chat, man. That's what I love to see. Tommy, I kind of like that. There's a reason not to have it, and there's a reason to have it. I think it should be a choice.
The blinker.
Who cares about the blinker? Who cares? Brandon Brooks with the silver beard. Ooh, baby. Silver Fox. Hey, man. Welcome to the crew, dude. Woo. Leon, motivated you to ride. Such great tips. New comment of the day. New comment of the day. From Leon.
A ambulância aquela não faz pisca nem para um lado
Good to
nem
have
para o
you
outro.
guys.
A voltar a pensar em ultrapassar, mas pensei, este gajo vai virar para a esquerda sem pisca. Oh, bem dito, bem feito.
We saw rain. What's one of the problems with rain? Watch out, merging car, merging car. So rain, guys. Now, one of the biggest things when it comes to rain is a lot of people think, well, traction is a big problem. Well, how do we mitigate the traction problem? We have good tires, make sure we have good PSI, make sure we got the rain grooves, good treads still. We don't want to have bald tires. That's where we can hydroplane. But this is my biggest concern when riding in the rain, is vision. I mean, this is the camera. There's a one little water droplet in the center of the camera, and look how it obscures everything. Look how it obscures everything. That's on your face shield too. That's on this car driver's windshield. That's on this car driver's side window. That's what's on this car driver's rear view, or not rear view, side view mirrors. They can't see either. We can't see. So we have to be super duper 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 aware of what's happening here. Okay? We have to be aware of what's happening here. So we're in a blind spot. Remember what I talk about all the time. It doesn't matter what lane you're in. You're still in a blind spot. If you're able to go and keep moving this way, you're in a blind spot. Whether you're right here or right here, you're still in a blind spot. So if you see this pattern, this is why I keep pausing things, everybody. I keep pausing things. This pattern right here. Jim Andrews has just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Pay attention. If you see this, roll off the throttle. Get out of that blind spot, call it a day. I in a rain situation, rolling off the throttle is even better than accelerating, because if you try to accelerate too hard, you might spin out. So there's a lot of problems. Hypothermia, can't see very well, loss of traction, loss of tactile function, because you might get a little slippery on the grips. Maybe your foot will slide off the pegs. Maybe you're sliding off the seat. There's a lot of problems when it comes to raining. Nick, congrats with the 2020 Ninja 400 in ABS. Woo, baby. Yeah, and if you're gonna use Rain-X, so so Ian, pin lock for internal fogging, very good. That's exactly it. If you're gonna use Rain-X, make sure you use the Rain-X for plastic, not glass. I guess the Rain-X for glass, I don't know. I never did it because we don't get a lot of rain here. But Rain-X on glass will eat away the plastic on your face shield. So you get Rain-X for plastic. Rain-X for plastic. Rain-X for plastic. Oh shoot, watch out, dude. Are you lane filtering? Bad choice. Bad choice. Don't do it. Bad choice.
Nossa senhora! Tá porra, moleque! O cara quase morreu agora!
That Pizza Hut?
Gostosão, lá vai o outro. Pega a
Impatience, guys. Impatience lead to
Esse cara
this.
é retardado, mano. Muito retardado. Ó.
Oh, Douglas, I like that
Mano,
idea.
presta atenção, o que esses caras tá arrumando, Zé? Olha, mano. Cê é doido.
Impatience, guys. Don't be like these riders. Don't be like these riders. Guys, we're giving away a motorcycle. Heads up. No, I think somebody said something about how that people put like tight lines and a few other things.
Esse cara é louco, mano. Nossa senhora, dá salve aí, mente.
Max from England, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Você é doido, mano. Pois é, o coração chega aqui, ó. Sai na goela pra esses caras aí, ó.
It's the same person.
Pariu! Nossa senhora!
So lane filtering has its problems. Pros and cons, guys. Pros and cons. Can't see very well. Don't know why this guy switched lane or switched to go left like that and cut him off. Unsure. But right before a speed bump. Oh. Why do you think people go like that over speed bumps? Real quick. That makes more sense now. Why do people go at an angle over speed bumps? Especially in cars. Why do you think they do that? I know some of you guys have some really low vehicles, and I know some of you do this. I do it. I do it in my car sometimes, but I make sure I check my mirrors. I don't do it just to randomly do it like it's a bad habit. This is where it's a bad habit. This car driver does it all the time with speed bumps. Go over at an angle. People go over at an angle, and he's probably done it 100 times, never had an issue, and just naturally went into that habit of going over the sides, like over an angle with a speed bump. I bet you that's what it is. Didn't do it on purpose. Not so hard on the suspension. Car too low. Lowered car. Yes, if you're low. See? Exactly. There's a reason to do it. Now that we know, is this something that, like, did the car driver purposely try to kill us? Now that we know that, right? Now that we know that. Should our reaction be like, you son of a... It still can. Maybe it should have been, oh man, you son of a, you should have looked. All right, well, I understand why you did that. So now I'm going to go ahead and stay away from that. Guys, it's a lot like, you know, the gazelle that almost got eaten by a lion because he stood too close to the grass, the tall grass. Well, maybe next time I'm not going to stand next to the tall grass. You know, that's what that is. Or if you see your buddy get eaten because he stood next to the tall grass, you think to yourself, I'm not going to stand next to the tall grass. That's where you get eaten. There's lions over there. We're going to learn from his mistake. He got eaten. You know, they started with the butt and went to the head. I don't know. But the thing is, I'm not going to stand next to the tall grass. So if I see this, I'm not going to try to lane filter or pass somebody this close right in front of a speed bump, especially if they have a car or anything. Just not going to do it. See what I mean? Yeah, it's a natural reaction. It's a natural reaction, but it's a natural reaction to get angry. But here's the thing: once you have an understanding, guys, I'm pulling from my own mental illness here. Okay, I have depression, I have social anxiety, or actually just straight up generalized anxiety disorder. I have all that stuff. Okay, I'm learning myself, and I realize that anger is a natural response. But if I understand why I was angry, I understand where the other person is coming from, it allows me to reduce my anger. I'm still angry, but it allows me to internalize a small portion of anger and then understand that small portion of anger, and then now learn from that small portion of anger instead of having a massive section of anger that goes external, and now I have to pick up the pieces of what I just did. So if you can internalize the small portion and then understand it and learn from it, that's where we need to go from there.
Senhora, meu Deus. Why are there people at the mall?
I don't know,
I
practicing.
thought the mall was still closed.
Dude, look at that parking lot. Look at that parking lot. Guys, isn't that like the most amazing parking lot for practice? Look at that parking lot. So for those of you that you don't have access to a parking lot, churches during the weekdays for the most part, schools on weekends, malls during the closures, you know what I mean? Just get in, do a couple U-turns, get out. Get in, do a swerve, get out. Get in, do some brakings, get out.
You.
What's up, Guido? How you doing? Oh, don't be a jerk. It's a birdie. I like ducks. Whoa!
You. The f is your problem? You watch where you're going. Oh, no.
We followed the vehicle. That's nice. If we're focused on doing stupid stuff like that, we're not looking for cars.
Got him.
So blind turn, orange stage. It's intersections left and right. You see the openings. We have cars. We see an opening here. We see opening here. Obviously, there's nothing to the left. We don't have to worry about any hazards on the left side. But man, this is a blind turn. You're going around a curve where there's actual cars. Right there. Comes at you late. We're on a Grom. We could slow down. We're not hauling ass all day, every day. You know, slow it down. Should this person have stopped? I mean, should they have stopped? There's no stop sign. But should they? Yeah. Is it private property? Yeah. More than likely, can you get cops involved? No. Private property. No stop sign. But I mean, their path of travel, yeah. I'm pretty sure the motorcyclist has right of way. But still, I mean, they made a mistake. You didn't see. You swerved out of the way, got out of it. You could do your flipping off. Go ahead. Fine. Whatever. Now go on with your day. Go on with your day. Go on with your day.
Damn going. Oh, now you want to stop. Oh, there's a stop sign. Now you want to damn stop. Welcome to YouTube.
No. No. I don't do that. That's not what YouTube's all about. See this right here? The whole welcome to YouTube crap? The whole welcome to YouTube crap. No. No, you don't have to do that crap on YouTube. You don't have to do that if you're a motorcyclist. You don't. You can be part of the crew. You can be a part of this channel. You could do the right thing.
Welcome to YouTube.
Exactly, Fee. Exactly. Oh no. So this is right here why the R part of Smart Rider is rescuing other motorcyclists with medical training. Just in case something bad happened, you can actually help somebody. Real quick, before we get into it, okay? This is where we do the investigation, okay? Before we even look at it, I don't know what type of injuries. For those of you that have medical training, this is called the scene size up. Before we get into it, let's see how far we can go back. Victor, how you doing, man? Came back from your ride? Good. Okay, real quick. It's a sharp turn to the left, right? It's a sharp turn going, it's going this way, right? Sharp turn going this way. There you go. Sharp turn going this way. Okay. What's a typical problem when it comes to cornering that we see on these videos, these after action reviews? Low siding, going too fast in the corner. Where that person is at, does that look like where somebody would go off the road because they went too fast? Does this look like it? What type of injuries do we typically have with like a low side into a guardrail? You're going to have the abrasions when you low side. And you hit a guardrail, instant stoppage. You're going to get really bad impacts. That right there is exactly it. So when you're coming up to the scene, typically it could be one person. Okay, so I got my med kit. I got my training. Did somebody call 911? Did somebody back there stopping traffic? Is somebody going to hold traffic on the other side? Or not hold, but slow traffic down coming around the other curve. Secure the road. Make sure you're safe. Exactly, Wolfgang. But more than likely, this was a going too fast into the corner low side. More than likely. ZX10R Deb. Nice. In person? Are you taking it in person? Hey, there's another Wolfgang.
You alright, bro?
All right. Now that you see the person walking, okay, with medical training, you can announce yourself, hey, I'm a firefighter EMT or blah, blah, blah. I took this class. Is everyone okay? Are you the only person that crashed? Oh, Leon! Woo! Welcome to the giveaway, baby. Just entered in. Good to have you. Guys, we're giving away a 2019 Honda CBR 300R with ABS. 2019. Enter to win. There's a free way of doing it. After the stream, I'm actually going to check my PO box and get all those free entries. Right here, though. Right here. Ask, are you okay? Are you the only person? Because who knows? There could be somebody down the cliff. You know what I mean? Who knows? But right here, half and half. Nice. But right here, double check him. He's walking wounded. More than likely, stability in the legs. More than likely, no injuries. He's not guarding. So guarding is like this, right? So guarding is like this, like you're holding your arm, like this right here is guarding. That's guarding. So that it's pretty typical to see that, and you're like, oh, there's something wrong with this arm right here, right? So guarding. He's not guarding anything. Not guarding anything.
Get your bike up.
So it's just a matter of getting the bike up. But the thing is, pulling over to help somebody. That right there makes a good community. It makes a community that helps each other. Not when they just crash, but what we're doing here on the crew is that we're helping the community just get started, but get started the right way, and then maintain that right way. And if a mistake happens and they do crash, they have a crew to back them up with medical training, to go over the crash, to help them learn, to help them understand, to help them to be better. And since they crashed, and the crew should not be embarrassed about sharing the crashes, because the crew is going to, that person that crashed is going to help the crew, because we're going to go over the crash. We're going to help each other. It's just this helpful, like, mistake, not mistake, but we're going to try our best. Okay, you messed up. Now we're going to learn from it. Cool, you did fine. Let's get you back on the road. We helped you out here. We're going to just build this community of helpful people. And then it's going to keep going and going. And then who knows, maybe in 10 years, this is the standard now. 10 years, we're helping, the community just helps. And now we're getting laws passed for lane filtering and more rights for motorcyclists, because the car drivers and politicians start seeing that we're a helpful group of people. That right there is what I'm working towards. So exactly it. Bruised ego. 82 Tony PR. Bruised ego. Let's be empathetic towards that. Let's be empathetic towards that. Hey man, it sucks. You need anything? You need any help, man? Do you need a ride? Let me call. Do you need anybody you want me to call? Are you okay? What you need? No, I'm good. Okay, man, I'm just double checking. I want to make sure you're okay. I'm going to go ahead and take off unless you want me to stay. No, I'm good. All right, man. Be safe. Good luck. Stay safe. Get yourself off the side. Don't get hit. All right, man. I'm going to see you later. See you later. That right there is what I want. That right there. Alright, whatever. We already saw that one.
Да, блядь! Поворотники включать надо. Поворотник надо включать, независимо от того, видишь ты или нет. Был бы у тебя поворотник, я бы тебя пропустил, а так ты плывешь куда-то через ряды. Блядь. О, блядь.
Should have saw that. Should have saw that. Right there. Looking through the turn. Looking through the turn. It's not just looking at the road right here. It's not just looking at the road. You're looking here as far as you can see. And then you scan back to here. You scan here, scan back to here. Scan here, scan back to here. Scan here, scan back to here. You're constantly scanning back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Jared, you got your crew badge?
Бля, извини. Оно целое, бля.
We already saw this one.
Зеркало, оно целое.
Ну, ребята, сколько раз говорила, что с вами надо оставаться.
Not an issue. Not an issue. Not an issue at all. Alright, we're going to watch this one. We got 12 new members today. Tomorrow, I'm not going to advertise anything about memberships or super chats. Tomorrow is a charity stream. Same time tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We got 30 more minutes left of class, about 15 more minutes left in this class. The last 15 minutes, we will head into my office, members only chat. So if you'd like to be a member, let's see if we can hit 20. There's 8 more members, $2 each. That's pretty good. We got a legend today. But if you don't know what you're getting, come with me to the lounge.
All right. So this is the lounge, baby. Woo! We got the best damn online motorcycle community in the world. That's the whole point of internet. But today's Taco Tuesday. Dylan is back here playing some video games. His dad's watching the class. But grab yourself some tacos. Grab yourself some of this stuff. Crew members, let's help out some of the new arrivals to the stream and to the chats. We do this Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. So let them know that we do that. Wednesdays we do the charity streams, but Tuesdays and Thursdays is pretty much full bore, no nonsense, baloney stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, make sure that they know what we're doing here. We're being smart riders. Use the principles of that, being honest, all those different things. I don't know, be a crew member. Anyways, I got to get back to class. We got 15 more minutes. Make sure everyone's going pee-pees and poo-poos. Make sure rookies are cleaning it up, but let's get back into it. Actually, go ahead and grab some of them. I think some of them don't know. I mean, they haven't been riding yet. They haven't been a part of the channel for very long. Let them know about the giveaway. Bring them into the garage. Is everybody in there? Yeah? Is everybody? Everybody's in there? All right. New people. We're giving away this bike. Yeah. We're giving away this bike. You can enter to win. We're going to be announcing the winners in October, the first week or two of October. We're going to be announcing that. So you got plenty of time to enter. There's a free way to enter. I'm actually going to ride my Indian FTR 1200S. Ooh, badass bike to the post office after this. That way I can pick up some of the free entries. But if you join Patreon, the Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. Tier 1 is $15 all the way up to Tier 4, which is $75. But you get entries. There's a whole table on the rules. The giveaway is right here. We're literally going to give it away. It's a 2019 Honda CBR 300R with ABS. If you win it, there's the rules and everything. It's United States, basically. Okay, United States. We're going to ship it to you. If you live close enough, I might actually just deliver it to you in person. But we're going to ship it to you, and that's all it takes. That's all it is. Sign up. Join Patreon. Matt says join Patreon. But you can also enter for free. But, it's right there. Right there. All right, I got to get back to class. Everybody, get back to class.
You took the MSF May 1819, first time on a bike. How'd you like it? Nick, damn it. Nick, how'd you like it? How do you like it? Trouble making slow U-turns from Kenneth. Oh, we could talk about that. We might talk about that in the office. All right, let's get back to this. Let's watch this one.
Hello guys, welcome back to the new dirt bike lunatic video. Today we got new episode of Nice Bikers. Guys, I hope you are going to
Nice
like
Bikers.
it. And also check out links in description and subscribe to the channels that provided these awesome clips. Also, don't forget to smash like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let's start.
Yeah, somebody.
This dirt biker was finishing up with his ride when he spotted these two kittens. It was getting dark.
Wait, what am I watching? I only care about dogs. Car just crashed.
How the did they hit the barrier? Oh, he's still going.
Uh-oh.
These bikers witnessed one of the scariest things on the road. Driver having a seizure.
So real quick, you guys notice the motorcyclist right up front, a little bit in the left portion of the lane position 1. You see his foot go down. So when you point your foot like that, that is to show that there's debris on that side. So if you point your right foot, it means there's debris on the right side of you. If you point your left foot, that means there's debris on the left side of you. So watch this. Watch his left foot.
He's still going.
So his left foot, he's letting everybody know behind him that there is debris on the left side of him. Be careful. That's what that is.
These bikers witnessed one of the scariest.
And there it is. There's the debris. So if you're in a group ride and you see somebody put their foot down to one side or whatnot, that's letting you know that there's something hazardous to that side. It could be gravel, it could be paint, it could be, a dead body, it could be, a piece of a car. That right there is be on the lookout for that. And if you're in a group ride, you see something, do the same thing.
Resting on the road. Driver
Moto, yeah, I
having
got
a
a doggo.
seizure while driving. Check it out.
Arbiter Luke, it could. Let's get a vet in the crew.
Down.
Let's get a vet in the
Slow
crew.
down.
The odd one, yeah. You know, I might talk about that.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it right now. Oh, dude.
Let's watch this.
Hi, there is an accident. The lady that crashed is having a seizure. This is on 94 eastbound, right before exit 250 on the Inwood Ave Radio Drive.
Very good. Very good.
Just west of it on the eastbound lane.
Real quick, I don't know if this is gonna get copyright claim because these types of videos, Viral Hog and a few others, I'm gonna keep an eye on my stream. If at any point everything just kind of goes black, we got striked. Okay, so far nothing, but just in case, guys, it's not me.
She looks to be having a seizure right now, so we have.
It's bruising. That's adrenaline.
We're not really touching her. There's a bunch of people that have pulled over. Her head is currently tilted up. Okay. That's what it looks like to us. We have a bunch of people pulled over. This is what I would say is definitely a seizure.
Getting C-spine.
Okay, thank you. Bye. You gotta tilt her side. You gotta tilt her sideways. Okay. Does anybody have a pin to keep her tongue from out of her?
No. Do not put anything in people's mouths. Let them bite pieces of the tongue off if they have to. It's better than choking. Their tongue's not gonna fall back into the throat and close their airway. It's not gonna do that if you make sure that they're sitting upright. Okay, don't worry about that. Don't put anything in people's mouths.
Her mouth. A pen or something.
Pen?
Do anybody have a pen? We gotta get something for her tongue.
You guys need any help, or you?
No, we're good. I got 911 already called and on the way.
Love you.
Is she coming around yet?
She's coherent. She's talking.
All right.
Of course, the chief
Hi,
shows
guys.
up.
Perfect. If you give me 1 second.
Yeah, do what you guys gotta do.
Sure.
Well, he's pulling his bike up. We just wanted to get people out of this lane. We got more bikes up here that we already have pulled over, so we're just gonna move stuff around.
Yeah, Nikki showed up to the firehouse real quick.
Was that from breaking the window? Yeah. Okay. I have some video footage of it. I'm not sure exactly what all you can see, but the GoPro is always running.
It's not a bad idea to. One sec. CP5. I'll put you down here. Maybe I could do a medical review of it. What do you guys think?
Luckily, this driver was okay, and bikers said that this driver was able to stand on his own to get in the ambulance.
All right, go ahead.
Got more coffee, baby. Recovery position, best side on the left or right? Either or. They call it left lateral recumbent. Left side, and typically, I'm assuming, yeah, I'm making assumptions here. The reason why they like doing the left side is because in an ambulance, typically, we would be sitting on the side they're leaning towards. So, I mean, it's either or, doesn't matter. This right here, go back a little bit. This right here I was always the guy in the back. I was always the one, you know, getting inside, helping out, because I was the smallest one here, or on the crew at the house. I was always the smallest one, so I always got in there, but I got full gear and everything, because you always want to watch out. You see that how that guy has his hand on that door? You can cut your hand with that glass, so be very careful where you put your hands. This is why having personal protective equipment is very important. But this right here, the whole concept of rescuing other riders, having that medical background, ZX10R Deb is gonna know this real soon, is that information you learn from accident scene management or any type of bystander assistance, anything you learned is going to be translated to something like this. So it's not just helping other riders, it's helping other people. And if you don't witness a traumatic incident, traumatic trauma, if you don't witness a trauma accident, and let's say your kid fell down the stairs, broke their arm, you know how to handle that. Let's say you accidentally cut, or your significant other accidentally cut their finger and they're bleeding. They might have nicked a small arterial. Anyways, arterial. So you're still gonna get a lot of blood flow. It's just not gonna be, you know, super life dangerous until you get it stopped. Anyways, you learn how to stop the bleeding. You'll learn how to handle trauma incidents everywhere. So getting the medical training is going to help here. It's going to help everywhere else too. That brings me to a few other things real quick. Guys, I'm gonna ask for permission to use this footage, but real quick, we're gonna be switching over to my office. So come into my office. Class is about to end. Let's go ahead and get into the class real quick, guys. Thank you. Make sure you sign in. Grab yourself a plate to go. Class, we're ending the class today. I'm gonna have the crew come into my office. I want to talk to them real quick. So if you're not a DDFM crew member, by clicking that join button, you won't be able to chitty chat, but go ahead and witness and kind of learn a little bit. We're gonna have a nice discussion in my office. This brings up a good point. So let's go ahead and go to my office real quick. Members, go ahead and take a seat right in front of my office or my desk. Go ahead and crisscross applesauce. Let's get it going. The legends get to sit in the chairs over there. Okay? The legends get to sit in the chairs. Crisscross applesauce over there. All right. This chair. This chair. Oof, this chair doesn't feel very good. Let me go ahead and get my other chair. Let's go ahead and get my other chair. Oh, yeah. There we go. This chair was a gift from a crew member. So I just want to say thank you to all my crew members. Juliana, welcome to the crew, baby. Welcome to the crew. The whole office decoration was a nice gift from Newbie in the Discord. Thank you, Newbie, for the Juliana Valderrama. Hopefully I rolled those R's the right way. Whew. So what we do at the end of the streams is to kind of relax from all the craziness and all the crashes that we just recently saw, and it's going to be for members only. So if you would like to join and participate in the chitty chat, it's right there. All right. So the medical stuff, that's really interesting. It kind of got me an idea, you know, to kind of get back into it. I've been sitting on some medical videos. I've been accumulating some medical videos. And Master Tech 396, welcome, baby. It's always good to have more. Angel Crisis, we're gonna get, yeah. She's experimenting and being creative right now, and I'm encouraging it, and it's beautiful. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the medical stuff. I've been sitting on some medical videos for a while. I got one with the lacerated arm from a motorcycle crash. I think we saw it on the stream. I got one of a nighttime crash that just happened. I don't know when it happened, but it happened really close. Like, I could drive to that spot, and I think that's a really cool thing is, like, it happened at night, but I can drive to that spot and show you guys exactly where it happened. We're at 14 new members. Let's see if we can hit 20. So 6 more. You know what I mean? 14 new members. So I've been thinking of ways to make it work because they get demonetized, they get age restricted. They're showing crashes and injuries, so YouTube does not want to promote them. So it's a big problem for the learning. So I've been thinking of different ways to actually make it more real. Anybody here has seen Rescue 911 or anything back in the old days? Maybe I'm showing my age there. But they show the dramatizations of a crash. They show how things happened, and it really kind of burned some images in my head. So I've been thinking, it's like, how can I do something similar to that where it's going to burn an image into other people's head? It's gonna deliver the information that's needed. And so I was thinking, with the medical video of, you know, the guy with the lacerated arm, I would showcase that, and it'd be as quick as possible. Marcus, welcome to the giveaway, baby. Ooh. If you want to join, there's that. Can't wait to see who wins. But I was thinking of maybe like that same arm that got lacerated. So it was the guy's right arm, a nice laceration on the right arm, is bleeding out pretty good. I was thinking about getting some fake blood, like do some real like crazy work like you would do in EMT class. That's the best way I can describe it, is if you're in EMT class, which is hard for you guys to understand because you weren't in an EMT class, but they'd be like fake prosthetics, almost like, you know, movie magic type stuff, where it's like a laceration right here and it's just like squirting out blood, you know? So I was thinking of, like, you know, how I do a parking lot exercise, that I would have it squirting out blood but showcase the actual video and say, okay, now we're going to learn how to stop the bleeding. And then it goes to me, or it goes to Nikki with her arm with like the fake blood coming out. And then I show you guys what to do, how to package it, how to wrap it, what to do next. And that would be a video. So it's a lot like an after action review that we're going to do typically, but I'm actually showing you guys in a parking lot practice type of way. Does that make sense? On the next Rescue 911. See, you guys remember that. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. I hope I never be in that situation, but the more prepared I can be, better. Exactly. And that's the thing, is my biggest thing is I hate not knowing. I hate not knowing what to do in an emergency, or I hate not knowing what to do when it comes to something that's important. I want to be a part of the solution, and being somebody that can, sorry, I got like bug bites like crazy. I went golfing yesterday. I got that sweet blood, but I've been wanting to move more into that. I also want to move more, and once that evolves, maybe move more into showing you guys how to break more during the actual video that I do after action reviews. But what do you guys think? Go for it. All right. Great idea. Sweet. And who knows, it could evolve, you know, but it's going to take a little bit more research on my end. So everything I talk about, it's like, it's got to be like a month or two, you know, ahead of us, you know, in the future. Because I got to find out how to get, you know, the blood pumping. I got to get the fake prosthetics, you know, the cutting and whatnot. And hopefully YouTube doesn't want to restrict it, you know. Exactly, S-Slack. Exactly. Parents growing up still remember the song. Oh, Master Tech. See, I'm not showing my age then. The one that got me was the kid with an allergic reaction to bee stings, and he drank a soda at a picnic table, and the soda had a bee inside the can, and he drank it, and it stung his mouth, and then it showed like the huge crazy dramatization of swelling of the face, and it looked so scary. It looked so scary. Actually, let me see. Rescue 911 bee sting mouth kid. Let's see if there's a picture of it. I don't think there's a picture of it. Rescue 911 go. I don't think there's a picture of it. That was scary. That was scary. That was a scary, scary movie or show. But yeah, I definitely want to jump into that. I also wanted to talk about real quick about kind of what we're doing this week. So I see a lot of the class left, so we got just a bunch of members here. Once again, guys, if you're wondering why you can't chat, it's members only at the very end of the streams. This week I'm doing a video every single day. So I have a video yesterday. You saw the video earlier today. There's gonna be a video tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. This on Sunday, I'm gonna give myself some time. On Sunday, I'm going to be posting the week's videos, all 5 of those videos, differently though. and I'm going to showcase, and I'm testing it out, I'm going to showcase YouTube members, so DDFM Crew members, their comments. And like I said, I mentioned it in a post just for crew members. I'm going to mention the comments, and I'm going to answer a question, or I'm just going to showcase the comments of what you guys think happened in the crash. There's a way I'm going to make it happen. I'm looking at the guys, everyone's comments, but I'll be picking YouTube members first, and maybe just only. So I want you guys will be up on the screen, up on this video, showing your comment, your suggestion, your statement, your this happened to me, this is how I handled it. Because at the end of the day, we're supposed to be teaching and mentoring, and I don't want it just to only come from me. I want it to come from you guys also. And that's what I really, really, really want to do. And then at the end of the month, I will be doing every single one of my crashes into one long video, almost like a live stream without me, getting distracted. That's basically what it is. And that video should be going up possibly on the 27th. Well, maybe the 29th. We'll see. It's like the top 20 crashes of June 2020. Yeah, the one with the kid, being cyanotic. The one yesterday's video, I'm pulling comments from that. Today's video, I'm pulling comments. Tomorrow's video, I'm pulling comments. The video after that, I'm pulling comments from Monday through Friday. Okay, so this is the good opportunity for you guys to comment on the video with what you feel is good information, what you feel is something others can learn from. And I'm just gonna let it. I'm gonna be up there, and that's your way of sharing with new people, because new people, they see me talk about it, but it's like they're watching the coach, and then when it says when it's time for break, right? When it's time for breaks, the coach is doing his thing, and then you have a student asking another student something. You have a student asking this student something. You have this student asking the coach something, but everybody gets to hear it. Maybe there's a student that doesn't want to raise their hand, and they ask another student, or the student that did raise their hand asks a question like, "Oh, thank you. Somebody asked, and I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to sound, dumb or whatever," which you feel like you do, but it's no dumb questions. So that's what we'll be doing in here, is that if you see somebody with a comment on one of the videos, comment what you feel is a good comment, good advice. And then if you see the video, comment what you like, hey, this happened to me, or this is how I handled it, or this is why you need to practice braking, or this and this. This is just share, just be you in the comments, and I'm gonna pull some from there, and I'm gonna showcase it during the actual video. And I'm thinking I'm gonna discuss it. I'm gonna remake a video with the crash in the background, and kind of just basically it's gonna be an open discussion, like as much as we possibly can without doing a live stream. So I'm going to try to make it as open as possible without having to do a live stream. And then the video at the end of the month, remember guys, this is all crew. This is a crew update. I'm just giving you guys a crew update. At the end of the month, I will be doing every video during, the month. We're going to see if we can make this work. All the videos during the month, all in one big video. So maybe it's like an hour long, 45 minutes long. But it's a bunch of little crash videos, a bunch of good information, a bunch of everything, and at the end of the month. Because some people, they can't watch every single day. They might have missed, and they can skip if they wanted to. Stuff like that. Stuff like, Stacks, you're tardy. Wait, what? What happened? You just barely getting here? Ooh-wee. I'm going to ride my bike to the P.O. box after this. So those of you that are wondering what's going on, hot for teacher. Wait, what? We have a giveaway bike. Tomorrow we're going to be having another class at this time, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. There you go, ZX10R. I didn't even read that. But yeah, tomorrow is 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. In fact, I have it up already, ready to go, and I'm gonna go ahead and share. Oh, not suitable for advertisers. Today's video is not suitable for advertisers. Okay, all right, whatever. I'm gonna share in the chat tomorrow's stream. Well, tomorrow's class, really. And I want everybody to click it and then hit remind. That way you're ready for tomorrow. But tomorrow is a charity stream. Tomorrow is a charity stream. Okay? Tomorrow is a charity stream. We're going to be raising money for the Code Green campaign. It's a first responder-oriented mental health advocacy and education organization. Okay? Serves all types of first responders, firefighters, EMTs, paramedics, dispatchers, police, corrections, air medical, and search and rescue. We're going to be raising money for that. I got to go ahead and change that. The charity stream tomorrow. Okay? Charity stream. But with that said, the Discord is absolutely free. I'd love to have you guys in the Discord. Okay? But I got to get going. I got to go pick up some of those free entries to the giveaway. You guys be good. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. John Michael, yeah, we're a little late. Discord's free. This is free. This is free. YouTube sucks. Have you thought about streaming somewhere else? I thought about Twitch, but my main audience is on YouTube, so I got to find a way to make it work. That's why we got YouTube members, and that's why the donations help so much. I really appreciate it, Fef. Really do, with the $5. That makes a huge difference. I got to go pick up some of these entries. Ooh, the Carlton, baby. Oh, yeah.